Hi there, my name is Liz. I'm here with Jefferson Patterson Park and Museum, and we are partnering once again with the Great Maryland Recipe Hunt to bring you another historical cooking video. This month we are talking all about fish, and I am preparing one of my favorite fish recipes, which is from Martha Washington's cookbook. So this recipe is from Martha Washington's cookbook, and it's very simple. It's called To Boil Trout. And it is one of the easiest colonial recipes I have ever made. So I've got here in my little pot about half a cup of butter, or one stick, and it's just slowly melting down. Then we're just going to need some ginger, rosemary, and salt, and a little white wine. Make a delicious sauce that we're then going to poach the fish in. It's really good. All right, so my butter has melted, so I'm going to go ahead and add in my ginger and a little bit of rosemary. And then just a little bit of salt, and we're going to bring this up to a simmer. Now, of course, seafood and fish have been very important in Maryland's food from colonial times, and pre-colonial times too, of course, because the Native Americans. But the attitudes about seafood have changed quite a bit over time. We have writings from the early days of St. Mary's Colony, where we have indentured servants complaining about being given seafood all the time to eat. We also see this up in New England, indentured servants complaining about always being given lobster day in and day out as their dinners, complaining about how they want to actually get some meat. Because things like oysters, crabs, lobsters, they were so much more plentiful back then that they were really cheap and easy to get, and so they were often given to indentured or enslaved workers. So we're just bringing this up to a low simmer now. My hot plate, sadly, only has an on and an off setting, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the direct heat off for a minute. And I'm going to go ahead and add in my fish, and I'm just going to cook it until the fish is just cooked through, just lightly poached. Now, what you don't want to do is forget to add your wine, which is what I did. So add your wine before you add the fish, and this is all just completely to taste. How much do you want the wine flavor to come through? I'm just going to put in a little bit in there, my personal taste, but again, do what you like. If you want to make this recipe yourself, which I highly recommend, it's so good. I also would recommend going and splurging on some really good, high-quality butter. Go get that Kerrygold butter, right? Because it's going to make this taste just amazing. So we're just going to let this keep cooking a little bit until my fish is cooked through. All right, so our fish is nice and cooked. It's just falling apart, just starting to fall apart. So now we're going to plate it up. I have here in the plate just some toasted slices of baguette called sippets. If you want to get all fancy and historical, it's just toasted slices of baguette. And we're just going to pour on, that's a little bit of rosemary. I don't want the rosemary to come with me. Just put on some fish and some of that delicious butter and wine sauce on. And we are ready to go. Super simple, super tasty. Can't go wrong with this one. All right, that is it for today. Remember to submit your recipes to the Great Maryland Recipe Hunt. The link is below, as always. And I'll see you next month. Which is from Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart. You know, the famous colonial chef, Martha Stewart. Yeah. All right.